Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at the Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. coldhardfash.com. At Cold Hard Fash, our mission is to support creativity in fashion, beauty, and the arts. To connect with culture creators, follow us on Instagram at Cold Hard Fash and subscribe at www.coldhardfash.com.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. This is LaShonda, your certified financial educator and also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance. And
good morning, everyone. This is Tony Sander, also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance and your certified financial education instructor. Welcome back to Money Monday.
This is Money Monday.
Ching, ching. Yes. I love it. So, man, this week, baby.
This is the week for lovers.
Yeah. Lovers.
Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, we're not going to be with you guys on what's Valentine's Day? Thursday?
I think it's Thursday.
We're not going to be with you guys on Thursday, so we're spreading our love today. How about that?
Hello.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-Valentine's Day show, talking about love, talking about giving, talking about, acts of kindness. Okay. So, Tony.
Shonda.
So, Tony and I were having a conversation prior to the show, talking about, Valentine's Day is coming up, and that's a man-made holiday. We all know,
Right?
But we want to kind of put the focus on. Today, we're going to talk about other ways to show love.
Right. And it's funny that you said that, man-made. A lot of things are man-made. You just can't fall into it. Because most recently I saw, and I don't know how new it is, but last week on the news, I saw that they do something called Valentine's. Get out of here.
I saw that too.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
Actually, it's on social media also.
Girl, please.
But I'm like, what is that?
It's just another way for you to spend your money that you don't have.
Is it for a dude? I mean, I'm not making the connection. I don't know. So if you're watching us and
let us know,
please let us know.
Yes.
You can comment on the Facebook portion of the show, because I have no clue
idea what that is. I just said, wow, just another way for you to spend your money.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you know what? and I think for most people, I understand it's all commercial and everything, but if you really love your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother, your children, you don't have to wait till Valentine's Day. I say the same thing for Christmas. It should be every day that you show someone some love.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be shown with buying them something all the time. Do something nice for them.
No, you can cook a meal.
Mm-hmm.
You can, there's so many things that you can do that will not break the bank.
Right.
Okay. So if you are that couple or that person that likes to, celebrate Valentine's Day, we're not saying boycott it. We're just saying be wise.
Mm-hmm.
As always, we're going to come to you and say you need to be wise with your money.
Right.
Okay. Especially, Valentine's Day is the day also that prices are way inflated.
Flowers are ridiculous.
It's crazy. So I would suggest getting somebody some flowers today.
Hello? But wait a minute.
If you're going to do it
Hey,
today.
remember when we were in school and the guy used to break up with you right before Valentine's so he didn't have to get you anything?
What you mean in school? People still do that.
What?
Yeah, they do that
Y'all
now.
need to stop it. Well, y'all better break up today, okay? And get back together for the weekend, baby.
People still do that today.
Yes.
That's those guys that have too many, or women that have too many and they cannot afford all. You know,
They
they
breaking
find a
up.
way to get into an argument.
Get into an argument, so I don't have to
fuss
buy you
and
nothing.
fight. You know. Anywho,
Girl, buy them discount cards. Guys, buy them discount cards. Because the next
99
day.
cents.
Yeah, well, the next day, don't that stuff go on sale?
It does.
Yeah.
I go you one better. Write a personal note.
Oh.
That's even better.
Now, that's really intimate.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
very intimate. Say something you haven't been wanting to say. Put it
So,
on a piece
wait,
of
say
nice
something
paper.
that you've been wanting to say?
Have you been wanting to say?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that could be
But
good
let
or
it be
bad.
nice.
That could be good or bad.
Let it be nice. Not okay. Remember that this is Day for Lovers. That's the Day for Lovers, Valentine's Day. So
Yeah.
let it be nice.
Yeah, because a lot of
okay?
people get married, get engaged. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And those of us who are single,
All right.
you know, hey, find a way to enjoy your day. I do every single year. I call it Happy Single Awareness Day.
Mm-hmm.
And those of us who are single, some of us don't want to be aware of it. They're like, I know.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I have a good time every day.
Absolutely, you should.
So, hey,
You should.
I love to love me.
That's right. And
How
everybody,
about
you
that?
should love yourself first.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. So,
Mhm.
anyway, we're going to talk about money this morning as usual. The very first article that we're going to talk about is talking about giving and wealth. Is there a correlation?
I believe
think
so.
so.
I believe so.
I really do.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, billionaire's secret is giving. Billionaire's secret is giving the key to wealth. Tony.
Wow.
Let's check it out. Let's see what
I
it has
believe
to
that.
say.
I believe that.
I believe
To whom much is
wholeheartedly
given, much is
is
required.
and expected.
Mhm. And then, I always tell people, if your hands are always closed, then you can't
Receive.
receive, but you're not giving and you cannot receive. Nothing can
Yes.
come in or go out. So
Yes.
I want to hear what the billionaires.
You know what? You'd be surprised. They are givers. And not just because of tax credits, because a lot of people say, that's just about tax credit. You know, me, if I was a billionaire, I would become so philanthropist.
Absolutely.
I mean, I would give away so much.
Mm-hmm.
I would really dive headfirst into philanthropy.
I would too. I think I love being able to see someone else really be happy and blessed, because I think it's a blessing to even be a billionaire.
Yes, definitely.
That is a blessing, because that's in definitely the top. I don't even know what that percentage is, but it's very elite group of people.
It's an elite group of people.
Yeah.
And you want to start us off, Tony, so you can see
Right,
just
absolutely.
how much they give.
Right. It says, this is something I've been pondering a lot lately, especially when I carefully observe the difficult and prosperous times in my life. Almost without fail, I realize that things go smoothly for me when I give more. Oh, my God. Wow. I just want to read that again, because people don't understand how important it is. It says, almost without fail, that things go so much smoothly for me when I give more. And the things are often difficult sometimes, and very difficult when I fail to give. I love it. Giving is usually in the form of my tithe. I'm a Christian, or cash or physical gifts, and other people. I'm sure intellectual, emotional gifts could have a part, but I'm especially surprised by how much giving as a physical gift correlates to the physical wealth and prosperity. I decided to take things a step further and research the correlation between giving and wealth. I will be sharing my findings in this article. We can drop the mic right there, ladies and gentlemen, because that is it right there. To whom much is given, much is required. That is it.
Yeah, and the other thing too about that is that I just believe it's like the law of the universe. If you give, people, karma, of course, but
It comes right back to you.
but I mean, how can you not? I mean, that would be like a total selfish act.
Very selfish.
Not to be able to give something, if you're blessed with so much. So
Right. That's really good. I
yeah.
love that intro right there, because, man, even for those who, I see this a lot, and I see it in myself, and I'm nowhere close to being a billionaire. However, I love to give. I love to see other people be happy or have something that, for you, it may not be a big deal, but to them, it's a huge thing. And the smallest of things, I can remember young ladies when I was in the salon, Shonda, they never had been to a hair salon before, and for them to come in and get service and, just making somebody else feel good, it really does something for yourself.
I know.
too.
I know. I'm completely
really-
that way. It's
and
like
I'll give, and I don't even have. But you know what? My faith tells me that even if I don't have, He will give it back to me.
yes, yes. And it always happens that way.
Always
Happens that way. So if you're a giver, then things will gravitate back to you. I've
Absolutely.
just seen it happen over and over and over again
in our own personal lives.
in our own personal lives. And
Yes.
I mean, like you said, it just brings such joy to see someone else,
Mm-hmm.
their day be changed or brightened,
Right.
or just to be able to manifest gifts from yourself to someone else
Mhm.
is really, really good.
Absolutely.
And so if you haven't tried it, I think you should really try it.
Absolutely.
Like today.
It's a
Like immediately. Make it a habit.
Wonderful
habit.
feeling. I remember just seeing like Oprah, and I tried it one day, and going just simple things. Go through the drive-through, pay for the next person behind you.
Mhm.
Go through the easy toll, pay for the next few people behind you.
Well, we have an article that we're going to share that gives some ideas of ways that you
Absolutely.
can give, and I think it's really, really cute. But it's stuff that's practical for you to be able
Practical
to
for
do.
everyday
Yes.
people to be able to
Yes.
do. So let's get back to
let's
these
get back to us,
billionaires,
not
baby.
everyday people. Go ahead,
It
Tony.
says, have billionaires discovered this secret? A careful look into the media today will make it will seem like there's a competition between billionaires to see who can give the most. Some of the richest people in the world donate billions every year, and their income doesn't seem to be diminishing. Perhaps the world's biggest philanthropist, Bill Gates, of course, has reportedly donated $28 billion, that's billion with a B, in his lifetime. Yet his wealth keeps increasing year after year. 28 oh wow. He has been featured as the number one world's billionaire. Lists more than anybody else, is worth 79.2 billion at the time of writing this article in 2015. So you know who's creeped up on him, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. For the record, there's also the highest achieved on the Forbes billionaire list at the time of writing this. Warren Buffett's net worth, $44 billion in 2012. He has donated a massive $3.084 billion in the same year. In 2013, Warren's net worth increased to $53 billion. Stop right there. You give 3,
You said 53
and
billion.
you get 53.
Let me push up my giving skills. Man.
Hold up.
Hey, I mean, wow.
Yeah.
53 billion.
Yeah.
He gave 3 and he has 53 billion back. That's what you call a huge return on investment.
Hello.
Yes.
That's huge.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the article.
I can't get over that. Topping Forbes list, the most philanthropic Americans in 2013, Bill Gates and his wife donated $2.65 billion in 2013 when Gates had a net worth of $67 billion. In 2014, Bill Gates' net worth increased $76 billion.
Wow.
Now, the correlation does not always imply that the causation is. This is why I decided to dig to the research to see if there's indeed any connection between giving and wealth. If yes, what exactly is the connection? Research shows that giving leads to more wealth. There has been observations on how giving leads to wealth and how it has proven several times that wealthy people are often very charitable. However, very few people can prove that giving directly leads to more wealth. Thinking about it, it doesn't make sense from an economic standpoint, but research has indeed shown that giving increases wealth. Wow.
Research has shown.
I love this article.
Life is showing, because here's the thing, you guys. Again, I really love your analogy. Your hands is closed.
Yeah.
You can't receive.
You can't get anything.
And but when your hands is open, you can give, you can receive.
Yes.
And so these billionaires, I mean, Man, and I like too that it's not just them. I mean, a lot of them is their wives. They're wanting to be involved in things.
Right.
I have a whole list of things. You know how you were little. I'm gonna give to the hungry people. I'm gonna make sure they have water in areas. I mean, all these things you want to do. I mean, it's just in the human nature, I think, to be able
Absolutely.
to want to give. And those who cannot make that connection, I don't think they survive long. Speaking of surviving long, it's time to go to the first ad or first sponsor of the day, which is the Spear exclusive team.
All right.
Okay, so you know what? If you're not at the Spear, you got a problem, okay? So if you're looking for exclusive content that you can find anywhere, you can't find anywhere else, look now. Look no further than our Spill exclusive found only on the Patreon. This is something new that we've got. Patreon. We've got behind the scenes shots happening daily at the Spear Podcast Studio. Each show on the podcast network curates episodes that are only delivered by Patreon subscribers. Plus, we deliver the show live from start to finish in our Discord server that's exclusive to our Patreon family. So you don't have to wait to view the show in its entirety. You can review it exclusively here. So you can sign up today at www.thesphere.tv/Patreon. That's Patreon. So if you're watching us, there it is right there. To join our $2, $5, or $8 Patreon tier and get access to all of our exclusive content we offer at the Spear. Wow, we're always doing something fancy here.
You fancy though.
You fancy. All right. So, you guys, we're going to talk a little bit more about that later. But Patreon, that's the way to go, Tony.
That is the way to go.
You want to be exclusive? You know, people like the word exclusive.
Yes, child.
And anytime I hear the word exclusive, like what I get that everybody else doesn't get.
Yeah, I want to be, kind of like I want to be in a group all by
it's like
myself.
VIP.
Yeah.
It's basically
I
what
like
it
that.
is.
All
VIP.
right.
Okay, so let's go back to this article. This is pretty cool. America's social scientist and president, American Enterprise Institute, Arthur C. Brooks, tried to analyze the connection between giving and wealth to successfully prove that giving doesn't just increase because wealth increase, but that giving actually increases wealth. Arthur analyzed data from the Social Capital Community Benchmark Survey, and which is a survey they surveyed about 30,000 people in over 40 communities in the U.S. that takes into account differences in education, age, race, religion, as well as other personal characteristics of the people analyzed. So the report revealed that people who give charitable make a lot more money than those who don't. So it also revealed that giving increases by 7% when people's wealth increases by 10%. The fact that people give more when they earn more isn't difficult to comprehend, but what we want to establish is that giving leads to more wealth. Let's continue. To establish this, Arthur analyzed available data using what economists call economists call an instrumental variable. This is basically selecting something closely related to the charitable donation but not directly to income, like volunteering. Okay? People who have more money can easily donate more money, but we all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Wow.
Which I've said numerous times. By analyzing people's volunteering habits in relation to their giving habits, Arthur was able to establish a connection between giving and wealth. Okay? The analysis revealed that volunteering have a charitable impulse that made them not just volunteer their time, but also translated to them giving more money than the general populace. Okay? Using data available from the report, Arthur found that regardless of income, there's an increase in wealth for people who give more. His analysis revealed that a family that gave away $100 more than another family in the same income bracket will predictably earn an average of $375 more as a result of its generosity.
Wow.
Look at that.
And that's something.
That's cool.
So if you're watching this show, I'm telling you, this is, I'm going to be a Patreon, because you know what? It takes a very little. And if everybody's doing their part to give, it helps everything.
Everybody. It helps
no
the
matter,
universe.
Yes, no matter what cause you have.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking, man.
And there's so many causes.
That need.
There's so many needs.
Wow.
You know? And we as Americans, we have to take care of our own.
Absolutely.
And if you come here, you're part of us. So we take care of you. But, those who have to be able to help those who don't. And then those who don't, who begin to have, need to also
Give
pay
back
it forward.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You gotta
So
give back.
let's go back to the report, see what else it has to say. Surprisingly, it was also revealed that giving doesn't just benefit individuals, it also benefits organizations and economies of entire nations. And an analysis of the GDP data per person in America has risen by 150% over the past 50 years, which is correlation with an increase in donation of about 190% within the same period. Data from the Statistical Abstract of the United States also revealed that in 2004, $100 in extra income per American drives 1.47 extra charitable giving. That's $1.47. While 100 in giving resulted in an increase of more than 1,800, and the GDP is the gross domestic product. America is undoubtedly the most charitable country in the world, and it is now easy to see why it has led all the wealthiest countries in the world for a very long time. The following saying is attributed to one of the greatest investors of the 20th century and mutual fund pioneer, Sir John Templeton. I have observed 100,000 families over my years of investment counseling. I always saw greater prosperity and happiness among those families who tithe than among those who didn't. This seems to be the wisdom. This seems to be wisdom in what he said for all. So you need to find a way to give.
You have to find a way to give.
You have to find a way to give, and you have to be consistent with it. And not only be consistent with it, find something that's really passionate, that you're passionate about, but you don't have to look far.
Right.
I mean, literally, you can walk out the door, drive 5 minutes, and see somebody to give to.
That somebody needs help. But
Yes.
I want to share this really quick, because I truly believe that when you don't give, I like that they involve the tithing as Christians. You have to give back. You have to give. But so many people don't realize if you don't give, something generally happens, and you're
Something
gonna
wrong with
you're gonna give.
Something's wrong with you.
You're gonna give.
If
have
you
you
don't
have you
have a
have you
giving
ever like
spirit.
skipped out? Because I've had these conversations with girlfriends and people before. Have you ever skipped out on your tithes, and then the very next day you get a flat?
I'm telling you,
Something always happens.
And you have to teach your kids to give.
To give, you teach them at a young
when you
age.
take your kids, I take my granddaughters to church, man. I always make sure I give them money to give, because you cannot let the bucket pass and you don't put something in.
Right.
You got to give. Just, it's a habit of, and that's what my mom taught me. Little kids, we have 50 cents, or back then 50 cents was a lot.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we take a quarter and go
Yeah.
get us some candy, but we take a quarter and give.
Yeah.
But still, it was instilled in me.
Absolutely.
And I'm really grateful for my mom for that, because I grew up being a giver. And
I've seen my grandmother and my mother
incredible feeling.
do it for years, giving to people, and I'm not just talking about your own family. Give to total strangers. Change somebody
that's
else's
exactly
life.
it. Give everywhere you possibly can. So, speaking of giving, it's time to end Facebook Live, but the show is not ending, and you definitely want to go subscribe this moment, this second, right now, or you could just go become a Patreon and just pay $2 to $5 to $8 a month and see this whole show live. Okay, but if you're not, shame on you. But anyway, we do provide the show free to you, so you can go subscribe. And when you get there, please shoot over to iTunes and write a review for us. Let us know what you think, how you feel. Constructive criticism, and also, accolades are accepted too. But we need you to share the show. We do need you to do that, because we don't know who you know, and we don't know who they know. So if everybody shares, then we just become one big happy universe discussing money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. And again, you can donate one time if that's something that you'd like to do, or you can become a Patreon, okay, and donate all the time, just $2, $5, or $8 a month. So either way, you have your choice to do that, but we need you to go do that this second, this moment, right now, because Facebook Live is ending. But the show is not.
That's right.
Remember to subscribe and come back and view us, okay?
And the good thing about it, those who are our Patreons, guess what? You're
You
still
get to
tuning
keep going.
in. Yeah.
You get to keep going.
Yeah, so they're still tuning in, and they can hear exactly what we're saying. So,
Absolutely.
that's a privilege. I love that. So,
Yes. That's
hello,
the VIP
Patreons.
people sitting in
Yeah.
the VIP area. Hey, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's go to the next article, Tony, because this one I love because it gives us ideas about things that we can do. Some of these things I've done actually
Yes.
before, and then I saw some ideas that I think I want to try.
Let's see.
So let's go see. Creative ways to give back. Maya Angelou was right on the money when she said, no one has ever become poor from giving.
I know that's right.
No one has ever become poor from giving. If a tight budget has you hunting for creative ways to give thanks, to give this Thanksgiving, because this is an old article, but the stuff on here is very pertinent to today. Read our list of ideas for giving back that stretch beyond the traditional. Fundraise without raising a finger. Support local nonprofits and schools through passive giving programs. Check with your favorite charitable organization to see if they have fundraising partnerships with area businesses. In some cases, a local business might donate a portion of sales to area nonprofits during the holidays. Some online marketplaces such as Amazon Smile also will donate a portion of the purchase price of a qualifying product to the charitable organization of your choice at no cost to you.
Absolutely.
Did you know that Amazon had that?
I didn't, but you know what? I know of other companies and stuff that do it because those are big corporations and they do give a lot. But I just want to make sure that people understand it's not always about the money. Yes, these organizations do need the funds. However, they would also would love to have your talents and your
time.
talents.
Yeah, and that's
your
gonna
time
be
and your
addressed
talents.
here.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of nonprofits, I mean, they've got a lot of things going on. They
Right.
need the expertise of professional. And remember, they're non-profit, so they're not necessarily in a position to pay a salary for expertise. So if you have a particular
Right.
area of expertise, that's awesome, Tony.
Yeah,
to-
you know what I think they need? They need more hands on deck than anything.
yes,
They need people that's on the ground, in the field, whatever their cause is. Again,
Behind
that's
the
just
scenes.
behind the scenes. Yeah, just find something to do and just give a little of your time because I always say that time is equivalent to money.
it is. It is. Very good. Let's go back to the article, Tony.
It says, lend a hand to little ones. Ooh, I don't know about them little ones, but Children's Hospital may have many volunteers, opportunities, and range from rocking newborns in a cozy cuddle and adding the hospital's arsenal of inexpensive art supplies and games. Organize a food drive. Wow, I've done this many times. Enlist your neighbors in your effort to give back and offer the handy logistics. Pass out flyers listing suggested donation items. Your own porch pickup time and local food banks or shelters where you can deliver and donations and the blocks on behalf. I know that our Houston Food Bank would definitely use your help. Definitely use your help. Reconnect with an old friend. Take time to warm someone's heart. Yours included by writing a letter or a pal to someone you've lost touch.
Yes, we just talked about.
Shonda's a
written
writer,
note.
so I know she would do that. Do some dogs and cats some good. Donate used blankets and towels to a local animal shelter. Bake some homemade doggy treats. Volunteer your lap for a cat or sitting consult national organizations such as the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the ASPCA, for tips and becoming an animal activist in the community. I know that's a huge organization.
Yes.
Thank you, Mother Earth. Adopt a step up eco-friendly habit for a week, month, or an entire holiday season. Toting your own reusables such as travel mugs and clothing, cloth shopping bags goes a long way. That's good for the earth.
Yes, yes.
You don't have to
yes.
have it messing
I
up.
really like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It says pick a yoga class with a purpose. Check out donation-based yoga classes and exercise classes that give back to the local charities and needy communities. Wow, if you want one of those, I met somebody at an event and I've met someone who does that. Walk your talk. Get moving during the holidays. Take out the holidays any day, because I believe that even though this article was written during Thanksgiving, when you were reading that, every day is a day of Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Absolutely.
Despite the changing of the weather, check out sites of Run for Charity and local turkey trots, and walk or run for the cause of volunteer and aid and station.
Yeah,
One thing
well,
about
actually,
walks, there's walks all the time.
It's one coming up now for AIDS. So you can walk for AIDS. You can look that up. That's one that's coming up, but there's all kinds of things you can walk for, you
Right.
know. And even if there's not something, a walk for a cause, you can create it,
Right.
you know. There's so much to be walking about. How
Mm-hmm.
about just walk because you need, no.
That's me. She talking to me. I'm a walk because I need to lose some weight and I need to get wealthy and healthy.
Let's go back to this article. Oh my
This
gosh.
is pretty good though.
Get sweet on local firefighters.
Hmm.
Okay, treat the brave souls of your local fire station with baked goods, or trade them some ice cream sandwiches for a ride along. Look at that.
And you should do that, girl. Maybe you might can get a ride along. Just saying.
Good idea.
At your local fire station. I mean, it is Valentine.
I mean, love your
And
firefighters today. Have you seen them?
And yes, and do you know how to bake? So hello, I'm just giving us. Hey, this is a show of giving. I'm giving you some tips.
I think I'm gonna take that tip and I'm gonna tip into the fire department. Tony, good looking out.
Yes, honey. When I saw that, I was like, okay,
That's a good idea. Okay.
okay.
All right. For Valentine's Day.
She is still on it.
Okay.
Hook up low-income neighborhoods. Kick down your old but not ancient computer equipment to the community center when you upgrade.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Don't give them too much old stuff because you want to keep them,
Up to date.
updated.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't go pull out your stuff from back in 2001. That's not good anymore.
No, those kids are so, but they don't even know what that stuff is. They looking for touch tone and everything.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So go buy something and donate it. How about
Because it's
that?
very cheap now too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do
That's
it.
a great idea.
Yes. Okay. Let's go back. Sack hunger for a night. Okay. Brown bag a meal or two for the homeless. I love this one. Also check with the local shelters for guidance on what people in your area need most. Warm socks and travel size toiletries such as toothpaste, hand soap are little luxuries that are often overlooked and greatly appreciated. So let me say this about the city of Houston. We cannot give out food to people on the street.
Yeah.
The city prohibits us from doing that. But you can go into the shelter and donate your time, and you can also find out what non-perishable food items they need, but you can't hand out food to people on the street.
Nope.
Can't do it in Houston.
And I'll tell you one even better. If you try to, let me tell you, some
They'll
of them,
cite you.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and they don't want it. I tried to give somebody
Oh.
something one time, baby. They said they didn't want the food. They wanted the money.
Get out.
So with that being said, this portion of the show is being sponsored by True Digital. You're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we are here to walk you every step of the way. True Digital Media Consulting can help with the website development, online ads, your business reputation, and organic growth on search engines. Give us a call today to discuss customized strategy for your business at 832-934-4436, or send an email over to info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. Mention the Spear to receive a free 30-minute strategy consultation. And I think that's good because all the business owners that's on social media, you're absolutely right. You got to have that marketing in place so that you can have a larger reach. And, you know, I like the fact that when he says a organic reach. Because
Yeah, I mean, organic, because some of them are just like,
y'all just reaching. Producer, am I saying it real? I mean, really, y'all just
love her. She
reaching.
just tell, baby, she keeps it real. I'm saying.
Because I get some stuff and I'm like, okay, this is just, they didn't
really
pay for
reaching.
something and they
You're
just
really reaching.
really reaching.
Yeah, so we like organic.
Yes.
Like the word organic. So let's
True
go back
digital.
to this article and look at some more organic ways to give.
I
Lend
like it.
your pooch.
Mm.
Check with local children's hospital, nursing homes, and hospice programs regarding dog-assisted therapy programs. Your dog will need to undergo a thorough screening, but it's worth the effort to spread warm and furry feelings. You know, some people love animals but don't have one.
Right.
Save a neighbor some dough. What's this about? If meter maids heavenly decorate vehicles with parking tickets, post a handmade warning sign out in front of street sweeping days on other times that that garner the most citation. So that's for people in New York for sure. Also in Austin, in
They give a
Austin,
lot, yeah.
yeah, you have to
Park
pay
on
to
the
park
street.
everywhere. Okay, give seasoned stressed parents a time out. This is always something you can give. Volunteer
Absolutely.
to watch a friend's children so he or she can accomplish a little kid-free holiday shopping or simply enjoy a very silent night. Yeah, people always who have kids are always looking for somebody to, for some time off.
Right.
You
How
know.
about this? It says adopt a flower bed. Beautify a little corner of your city by volunteering to fill a flower bed with blooms and keep it free of litter and weeds. Or check your community garden for winter weather volunteer opportunities to give back. I like it. Employ your skills to help the jobless. Giving back is easier when you apply your own skills and talents. Share your computer software skills or resume building knowledge with job seekers at your local library and community center. Or search for ways to extend opportunities to those in need. Do you know, as a part of a movie contracts, Robin Williams required each studio hire 5 homeless people.
Wow, how cool is that?
I love it. Create a lawn library. Plant a little free library in the front of your yard to get neighbors the same page regarding the sharing, reading, and enriching your community.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna give them saving your future. Give the gift of life. Help save someone's life by donating blood or plasma. And if you're nursing home mama, become a breast milk donor to aid premature and critically ill, otherwise milk needy babies. Look online for nonprofit milk banks in your area.
Entertain the elderly.
I like it.
Visit a nursing home to spend some hang time with residents who would love a companion for reading, letter writing, talking, taking a stroll, using a computer, storytelling, warm hug, giving, and more.
I like that one because they're
Yes.
so smart and they can give you so much knowledge.
And they always have stories.
Oh, they love the stories.
Good stories. Get kids hooked on books. Read to children or volunteer as a mentor or tutor to help spark a child's inner bookworm. Check with your local library, nursery, schools, and organizations such as United Way that connect volunteer readers with kids in need of a read.
I like it.
Plan a day of giving. This is one of my favorites. I really like this one. Break 5, 10, or 20 into dollar bills and give them away throughout the day to those who could use a buck. Perhaps even lend an ear and listen to their story. You just might change the course of someone's day with your generosity. I really like this one.
That's a good
I
one.
wanna
But
do
please
that.
please give more than $1.
But here's what I want to say. Don't go giving into the wealthy neighborhoods. You need to go into the
inner cities
lower
and
lower income areas.
Absolutely.
And so I would say break 100.
Yeah, and you could really,
know,
if you giving people $5, $10.
I would say give 5 or 10.
Yeah,
Put it in your budget.
you'd be
because-
surprised how many people's lives you would make their day.
Yes.
Because we just assume that people have it, and you go and you give somebody a $5 or $10 bill. That could be the only money they have.
That could be it. And the other thing is too, when you're going into the lower income areas, and sometimes they don't. That may be their last $5 or $10 to buy something to eat. Here's one. You could go to some of the places that have the discount meals. Just show up and
just
say,
pay.
I'm paying for the next 10 families that's coming
Right.
in here.
Absolutely.
There's so many things you could do. I
Right.
love doing that kind of stuff.
Right,
Yes.
right.
And we also encourage giving in the budget.
Absolutely.
So if you're paying yourself 30% of your income, 10% is designated for giving. Then now you have a way to go and distribute that
Right.
10%.
So it's in your budget. If you're budgeting out, and if you're not budgeting out, you should be talking to us. Today is the second week of February of 2019. Have you reached out to us?
Just saying.
Yeah.
How do they do that, Tony?
Well, you can call us 1-844-700-4463, or you can shoot an email over to Tony S at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com, or
LaShonda J at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com.
you can also reach us on all our social media platforms. That's Instagram, Meetup, LinkedIn. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook, of course, as the Houston Housewives of Finance official.
Official.
If it doesn't say official,
It's not us.
So I think they should go to the website, though.
Yes, definitely go over to the website. That's www.hhofinance.com. You can scroll through, check it out, but more importantly, click on the blue button and schedule an appointment. It is completely complimentary for an annual review or for your very first personal financial strategy, a revised personal financial strategy, whatever it takes, okay? And I want to say this.
Say it.
That Tony and I both, we're available for financial counseling for pre-marrieds. Yes.
So if you're getting engaged this week or you're getting married this year, definitely that's a conversation that you want to have. The number one reason people break up is because of finances. And hey, we don't want that to happen. So
Yeah, it's actually number 2
Yeah.
To infidelity. But, people get into infidelity because of money too. So money is...
and that's why it's number 1.
So you guys, let me tell you, get help.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. If you see these things and you're like, oh, man, I wish I could do that. You
You
can.
can.
But you do have to appropriate your funds the right way to be able to give.
Right.
And-
Do it within your means.
Yes.
Yep.
And sometimes maybe you can only give time, like Tony said. Time is just as valuable as money.
Absolutely.
So if that's all you have to give, go give that.
Give your time.
But do give. Okay, let's go back to the article because there's some more cute things.
It says buy a ticket to ride. Purchase a booklet of bus transit passes that you can be used at any time, and then make the rounds to the area bus stops, handing out passes to people who could use the break. I love it.
Ain't that
Spread the
cool?
word. Donate gently. Love books and those in need, such as a good read, such as neighborhood libraries, nursing homes, and even organizations such as Books for Soldiers. Give your undivided attention. Unplug from technology and the media for a couple hours per day and give full focus to your children, your significant other, friends, pets, and even yourself. Start small by stashing your phone under a couch cushion or hiding the remote for the evening, and let the fun unfold.
Yeah, I do this with my granddaughters.
Yeah,
because
my husband
they're-
would love for me to do that because he says, you're always on your phone.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, put the phone down.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have us time.
Yeah.
It's necessary. Even in relationships.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta find a way to do it.
You have to have that perfect balance.
Yes, you
That
gotta.
perfect
You
balance.
definitely have to do that.
So with that being said, this portion of the show is being sponsored by Cold Heart Fash. Cold Heart Fash is a culture lifestyle brand of designer and trend-setting platforms and social experiences in art, world fashion, culture, politics, sports, health, and fitness. We offer a curated culture of creative cultural influencers, professional innovators, and social elite. Our cutting edge style, fashion as our guide, meets you in all areas of your life, and the commentary and connection of consistent evolution of your runway. So, do you want to stay ahead of the culture? Do you want to cleverly experience the inspiration and the ingenuity with our creative community? Then follow us on Instagram at Cold Heart Fash, and check us out and subscribe to www.coldheartfash.com to join the conversation.
Cold
That
hard.
is a tongue twister.
Fash.
I need to be like, hey, I need to like keep going. I'm gonna look
It's
into
like
them.
a social thing.
Yeah,
I'm
want
gonna check that out.
I gotta
too.
check it out because curated culture and hey, this is a tongue twister, but I'm
Curated culture and
for creatives, culture influencers, professional innovators, and the social elite.
wow. Okay, that sounds interesting.
CHF. Check them out
Go
on Instagram.
check out Cold Hard Fash.
FASH.
Is Fash short for fashion?
I believe.
Probably, right? Okay.
FASH.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, let's go back to the article. I think we have some more there. Throw down a charity challenge. Share this article on social media along with ways you are giving back. Then challenge your friends and followers to do the same. Here's one thing I really love about Facebook now. They allow you to donate your birthday.
Yeah, you can.
And so that's another thing that's not here. But on your birthday, you can actually pick a charity
organization
and have people donate on behalf of your birthday. Okay. And I would be remiss not to mention that we do also have a charitable organization. It's called the Housewives of Finance Foundation. Through the Housewives of Finance Foundation, our purpose and goal is to be able to encourage, educate, and empower people to be able to be a better version of themselves. We have a focus on, of course, financial education, entrepreneurship, just being able to be more or a better economic, have a better economic involvement in their community and for themselves personally. So please check out our Facebook page, which is the Housewives of Finance Foundation.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so I would suggest that you guys go in and really look at what your passion is, who you're passionate about helping. Lately here, mine is definitely things that have to do with health, and also things that will empower people, women especially. I mean, I love you men, but women, we need to lift up sometimes. But then also things that have to do with children, things that have to do with elderly. Those are the two people. Elderly, they've paid their price. Children, they can't pay their price. So we have to pay it for them. So there's so many opportunities to give every single day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So with that being said, we're going to end the show right here. But look, go out and give to someone today. Make somebody else's day a little bit happier. You make them smile. You don't know, that could be the only thing that they get today, this week, this month. And let's go out and be some givers and just not receiving all the time. So bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.